And we're live. This is exciting. Hi, Ranger Talk Thursdays. Don't you like my title?
I do like it.
I'm so happy they didn't change my time because then it would be really
Oh,
awkward.
they didn't change it?
No, like this is my same spot from last semester.
Oh, okay, that's convenient. Yeah.
If they changed it, that would have been an issue. So we have a guest, another guest. Well, no, not another guest, but
I've been here before.
He's been here before, but this semester. This is Jay. I love him. He's fabulous. So, what are we talking about today?
Oh my god.
We are talking about trades. Ooh, lights.
Because that's like the hot commodity right now.
I feel like
it's like on everyone's mind.
There's like a walls closing in on me. Like I can't breathe because like I don't know what's happening and I'm nervous.
And it's obviously important because it's the dynamic of the team.
So important. Like they made like a little trade the other day.
I honestly forgot who it was, but yeah, they did the other day.
Peter Holland.
Yes.
Peter Holland got traded, but for who? I really couldn't tell you the name.
I think it was like someone on the Senators. I don't remember, to be honest.
Yeah, not important. So who do you think it's gonna be?
Okay, so I mean, I feel like all my friends that are like Rangers fans, like they've been like talking about it, but like obviously like we know like Zook is like I don't know, like is he leaving? But like I think he is leaving, but I don't want to like accept it.
I know.
And I don't know where he could possibly be going either.
I know.
So it's like
and the Rangers love to wait to the last possible minute because like I remember last year like it was so fine. I was like, great, like no one's getting traded. This is great news. And then at the last possible minute, it's like Miller's gone, and I'm like couldn't catch my breath. I was deceased on the ground.
That was what's it called? Miller and Grabner. Those were like hard for me. I was like, nah.
And it's gonna be just as hard with either Zook or the Hayes is the other one.
I was just about to say that too. I was like, Hayes too is like. I mean, like, honestly, I could, like, do it without Hayes. I don't know.
Okay.
That sounds, like, kind of, like, I guess, like, I don't know. I like, obviously, like, Zook better than, like, Hayes. I mean, they're both up for trade, so, like, they can both go, which chances are they both are going to go because Zook has been with the team for a while, and he's going to be, like, literally 32 years old, I think, so.
I think older than that.
Yeah, he's, like, actually, like, in his 30s, and for hockey, that's kind of, like, oldish.
I know.
Especially for the Rangers, which is actually a pretty young team. I'm not sure if you're familiar like with the ages, but they're like really young.
Yeah, like, Cheadle's like 19 years old.
Yeah, Brady Shea's like 24, straight out of like Minnesota.
Oh my god, yeah. Like him and Hank, I think, are the two oldest.
Oh, well, Hank is a different story. He's literally mad old. Oh, but, like we love him, but
he's gonna stay no matter what. He's the face of the team.
Exactly.
Followed by Zook, so. But I know, so I've heard rumors that they're actually maybe contracting them, but I don't think so. I think they're just doing that to shut us up. But that's just rumors. Like, it wasn't, said on the Ranger Twitter. But, it's just floating around that at least maybe one of them could be contracted. And I do think, I hate to say it, but I do think it might be Hayes only because of how much younger he is. Because I think Hayes is only, 25. And I think he has, a couple years, Zook has at least 5 years on him. I could be making that number up, but
I think he has more than that. But that's a good estimate.
Yeah, and then but the way Zook has been playing with Mika,
I know.
That's the only thing that I'm like, oh, maybe not.
I know
because that line has been out of control in the best way possible.
I mean, let's be honest. Mika is. I personally, I think Mika's one of the best players on the team at the moment, and obviously, I think Zook is one of the best players. At the moment, well, not at the moment he's been. So, yeah. But I'm glad you brought up that dynamic because they are good together. Yeah. Especially recently. So to see them kind of break that dynamic, I don't know. It's weird because now that it's the time of playoffs, blah blah blah, trades, all that stuff. So it's now they're trying to get a new team to get not a new team together, but trying to keep the dynamic good. Now that it's you could break up. I know for a fact David Quinn knows that Mika and Zook are they work good together. I know for a fact he Quinn knows that. So I don't know if it's interesting you brought that up because I don't know if he would break that up.
I know now.
At least not right now or for another year. I don't know.
Now, do you think that they're gonna lend Zook? That we might get him back in the summer?
That's a possibility.
And the only team that I would allow that to happen, I'd say.
Which team?
Listen, I don't want him to go, obviously.
I don't want to hear this.
Obviously, I do not want him to leave us without a doubt. But I feel like if a team deserves him to help them win, I think it's the Preds, the Predators.
Really?
I think so.
I mean, I like the Preds. I honestly think they're a great team.
Yeah.
But like, it's interesting that you say the Preds.
I'm also biased because that's like my like if obviously the Rangers are not making the playoffs, but then my sole focus will be rooting for the Predators.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm a little biased, but I do think that if there was a trade or just a borrow, I think the Preds would be a really good fit for him. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like I could see him on the Preds. I definitely didn't imagine him on a lot of teams, and I really can't. Like Tampa, can't see him on Tampa, can't see him on the Devils, can't see him on so many teams. So Predators, honestly, I could say maybe would be a good fit for him.
Yeah, like they're still good, but like I don't want to say like beef. Like no one has like we don't, like you know what I'm saying? Like there's no like for me at least as a Ranger fan, I don't have any hard feelings against the Predators.
No, neither do I.
Yeah.
No.
Like oh my god, but Tampa Bay would be nice just because you could see him get a Stanley Cup because they have 96 points.
Yes.
They're 17 points away from the team behind them, which I'm not sure at the moment. I'm blanking on who that could be.
I don't remember either.
Not Toronto, I don't think.
Is it Toronto? I don't know.
I don't know. We beat them in
I don't know. I'll look that up later. I actually need to know that.
So, yeah, I'm like, not feeling like.
Wait, so I just thought this was funny. So I was like, actually, like, so in my copy editing class, like after our quiz, like we're allowed to go on our phones. Like, obviously, I was just looking up like Rangers trades because like I do want to get like more onto like what the rumors are going on because I only see like the Twitter rumors. Like obviously we know like how Rangers Twitter is. It's like people say like 500 different
dramatic
things. Yeah, like I don't know what to believe at all, even from like the actual account. But so I like looked it up and like there's like I didn't know this, but there's like talk that they're gonna trade Domestikov. And like obviously Kreider too. Like is Kreider's like always like they always say Kreider, so like I don't really pay attention to it. But like no, if we lose Hayes, Kreider, and Zook, I'm like, I don't know what to do.
No, that they can't.
At least we have Brady Shea for another 6 years, 5 years, whatever.
Yeah, like, but him and like VC, like even though they're vets on our team, they're still newer. They're only like 2 or 3 seasons. They were just newbies, literally. Yeah. Like they're still newer.
Rookies.
We need that older people, not old. Like,
they're like senior rookies, if that like makes sense in a way. That makes
complete sense, and we need that. Like domestic, I'd be really sad. Actually, I kind of like him.
I like him.
I think
he's
a
good.
lot.
I like Vladdy. I think he's good. I just really don't want to see us get rid of Kreider. Kreider's one of my favorite, probably my favorite on the team, to be honest. I don't know what's going on with that though.
You're right. Like they always mention Kreider like in every single trade or you know what I'm saying? But I don't know because like he's 27, I think. He's 27.
It says he's approaching 30 years old. He's 29? I had no idea.
29?
I thought he was literally like 27, 28.
I thought he was 27.
Wow. I mean, he becomes a free agent next year, so that's like not good either because he's going to be looking for like a big contract. Like, you know, he's going to be like trying to make moves. So imagine like the Predators get like Kreider and Zook. Imagine, like I would just be like, no.
I'm gonna buy one of those split jerseys. You know what I'm saying?
With like a little Rangers patch in the back. Like I'm still a Rangers fan, but
oh my god, no! I always think about that, and I'm like, oh my god, it's like you have to root for your team, but then like half your heart is with another team, and it's like, oh my god, like my dad and my parents are going to Nashville in May or beginning of May. Yeah, we're big Nashville people. I went for my birthday, and ever since then,
like in general, just to go, like visit.
I went for my 21st.
I would love to go. Wait, your 21st? That's kind of fun. I know we're sidetracking here, but it's fine.
It's okay.
Just deal with us.
But yeah, and then ever since then, so I'm 22. I'm gonna be 23. Ever since then, my parents have been going to Nashville without me. So ouch, like that hurts. But like. They go every year. So my dad was like, listen, if Zook goes to Nashville, like I will be the first one online to get a Zuccarello Predators jersey. And I'm like, oh.
Wait, I want one too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, 2, please.
That would be like lit if you went to a game over there. Like, oh, okay. Oh, that's like way in the future. Like he's like probably not going to go to the Predators. But
that'd be the only team that I would be willing to compromise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I got you.
Not actually want to kill. So, yeah. I'm surprised. Listen, I love VC. My brother has a lot of different feelings about VC. I personally like him.
Yeah, my dad doesn't like him.
Yeah, it's like a love-hate thing. But I'm surprised he hasn't been mentioned in any trades.
I wonder if he was mentioned in the article I was looking at. It's like, I'm on it right now.
because I think he's like one of our top. I don't think score. Definitely not. No, actually, he's like really up there in points. They always show it like right at the beginning of the game, and I'm always like, oh, I need to like take a note of that, and I never do. But like, he has like a high number. I don't know if it's goals. I don't think it's goals, but I'm pretty sure points.
Yeah,
he's pretty up there.
I mean, he has a decent amount of points from what I know. Compared to other people, I'm not sure, but you're right. Like, he does have like a good amount of points.
Because I feel like he slides under the radar. Yeah, no one notices.
I mean, what I didn't know was that his contract is up next year. I completely forgot about that. Like, I mean, I don't even know if I knew that, but yeah. So next year, it's like wow. You think this season's bad? Like, wait till next year when like more people are up for trade.
Wow.
It's like literally like the only person we can't get rid of is Brady Shea because he's. I mean, like we don't want to get rid of him because he's under contract. I feel like everybody else isn't. So. Like,
and that only happened last year, right? Like a big $5 million contract.
Yeah,
right?
no, something like in crazy. November or something like that.
Oh my god.
So this is like,
but it's so true. Like I feel like I'm just waiting for the moment that it's gonna happen. So I mean, I like if they borrow him, fine. We're gonna give him back.
Yeah.
Meaning Zook, or I feel like if Hayes is gonna get traded, he's gonna get traded. I feel like Zook, there's more of like a flexibility there that we might kind of keep tabs on him. But yeah, I know Boston was interested in Hayes, but then Boston just did a trade the other day or yesterday, I think. So I think that puts Hayes out of the question. But I do think whoever gets traded or even both, we're going to get a big payoff for either one of them. Like, that's the only good thing. I mean, they both put up points for our team. So either way, it's a loss. But then again, like, I think we're going to get big if they do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who's going to be worth it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like hard to tell.
Because right now I'm worried about our team. Like I'm not worried any other way.
Sorry, people keep like waving.
No, are you kidding me? I get distracted all the time. I'm like, oh, people.
It's like they stop. I'm like, is that someone I know? And it is someone I know.
It?
Hey, how's that? What's up?
Was it with you that we were like doing like we were talking and like 8 tours walked by and they're like
that was.
I felt like it was an official.
It was like wait, wasn't it like kids and they were just like all watching us and we were like, what's going on here?
It's like, okay, smile and wave, smile and wave.
Like they were like so amazed too. That was funny. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was so funny.
That was a long time ago. Wow.
Oh my god, I know.
What were we talking about on that podcast?
I think anything that popped into our
wasn't
minds.
Trades. I know. I forgot what we were talking about.
We were. I know Quinn and AV were big. We talked about
AV,
them.
yeah. Oh my god. TBT.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, we don't miss him. I personally, since we brought it up, like, what do you think of David Quinn? Like, do you like him as a coach? Are you like not crazy about him?
I think I like him a lot.
I think I like him too.
Yeah, like I feel like he's emotional and like even like
I feel like he pairs people up better than AV did, at least right now.
And he's like doing more. Like I feel like
more ice time for people that didn't get any before.
Like if you mess up, you're done.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like you're getting a timeout for it, and he'll tell them in the interviews like after the game, like he's like, yeah, that's not our game. That is not how hockey should play. You know what I'm saying? Like he is so emotional, and AV, you did not get anything from him. It's like, are you changing a line? Are we just gonna keep playing like not good? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I like him a lot.
Yeah. And I was like watching a few post-game interviews like a few days ago. And like I was actually, it's funny that we're talking about this. I was actually thinking about like how AV compares to like David Quinn, just because like me and my friend were talking about it. And like if you like, I don't know if you remember like just like like AV from like post-game interviews, like let's just say like 2-3 seasons ago, he would never kind of give like constructive feedback to like reporters. He would always be like, the Rangers just didn't try hard enough. Oh, our defense was it just wasn't good today. Oh, our what's it called? Yeah, Henrik was really tired today. And it's like, but then when Quinn goes on like on post game interviews, he'll actually give what he thinks they did wrong. He'll be like, okay, so Henrik like didn't see this goal, like let it go, like let it went. Like he doesn't like criticize the team. Like he says like what they did wrong, like pairing wise and like I guess like just strategic wise. And I don't know, I kind of respect that more because like obviously like it's a game of like strategy. It's a game of like you have to put the right people in the right places at the right time. And like I feel like Quinn explains that more, like actually explains that versus AV, who would literally just like violate the team. And it's like, okay, but like how can we get better? It's like you're just sitting here violating the team. You're not saying what we can do for the next game to get better. And like Quinn actually like knows what they did wrong and will try and correct that next game. At least that's what I noticed about him. And I don't know, I respect it. I like that.
He doesn't
That's why I like
sugarcoat
him.
anything. He tells you how it is. And I like that a lot. Like you know exactly how he's feeling on the bench. Like if someone misses something or messes up, you see it in his face.
Yeah.
Like that's what I like. An instant kind of like, hey, like let's fix the problem now.
That's the point I was trying to get across. You said it like nice and simple, but literally like it's like this is what we did wrong. Like we're gonna fix. This is the solution. Like this is what we're gonna do now.
Yeah, like if someone messes up that bad, they're not going back on the ice.
Yeah.
At least for a couple shifts. You know what I'm saying? Like he will let you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I really like, the instant kind of reaction and try to fix the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Versus like AV, who would be like, oh yeah, oh like Henrik, like you missed like a goal. Okay, so then more ice time like the next day. Like, oh, just focus on practice the next day. Like, no, that's not like how you're gonna get better. Like
I know.
he needs to no. So
let's hold that thought, because like I can just keep rambling, but apparently like we're not allowed to. So we will be right back. Keep listening. Bye.